Hello, this is Dave and welcome to Equity Story. Unfortunately, our market today looked like it was going to sort of possibly recover a bit and trade above the 5,000, but alas, obviously the negative sentiment it has pulled it back down. Obviously the Shanghai index coming off, and this obviously affected the Dow futures. And you can see here the Dow futures are down 0.62% at the moment. And importantly, I think you can see here crude is up. I think generally speaking, when the Dow opens, it is following the oil price. So fingers crossed the Dow can have a decent obviously night tonight. Actually, it's a good website. This I might introduce you to it while I'm showing it to you. Sorry, just have a look. There it is. It's called Finviz, and again, for those more aggressive traders, it does have the Dow futures on it and gold futures, so it just gives you a little edge when you're trading. So it's totally free as well, so I suggest you obviously go and bookmark it. Having a look at the weekly buy and sell signals. The weekly buy and sell signals over the last 6 months have been extraordinarily amazing, and last week, well, I think it was the first week, they didn't really click. This is a trending system, and obviously the market go up and down. It's amazing that actually they are so successful. But what they certainly did again is definitely pick up the negative sentiment on the weekly sell signals. And you know, those, you look at the banks and you think, oh my gosh, those banks are giving amazing dividends. But the sell signals said they're going down, and sure enough, they weren't wrong. And you know, some great companies, ANZs and the NABs were down to 2.76%, 1.83%, AMP down 3.17%. So those weekly sell signals are again giving a tremendous guidance. So Maya down 12%, BHP down 8.83% at one stage. You know, CCL down 7.93%, CabCharge down 4.63%, FBU down 4.29%. Absolutely amazing, I think, these signals. And really, we didn't really pick up much that was positive last week, or we didn't really. I think we had two marginal, what I call weekly buy signals, and Elders was actually up 1.88% and ended the week just slightly down. I mean, that's seriously outperforming the market. And GOR was up at 2.44% the week, and then obviously ending down 4.8%. But you look at TGR was up at 3.95%, and I think it was up for the week. So not an outstanding result at all by the bullish shares or buy signals, but again they totally outperformed the market. And again, these weekly buy and sell signals are giving us tremendous guidance and such an edge in the market, knowing what stocks to look at and what to stay well away from. Having a look at our market, I think if you know, this is the situation now. We've broken these sort of levels. I suppose we've got one last line of defense, which is around this 4,800. You know, this we really need to hold these levels, otherwise, similar to the Dow, I think we've got this bigger fall. This maybe around this 4,400. I suppose looking at where our market is going to go and our levels, I think it's more important to look at, in some ways, the Dow. And I think with the Dow, this is the important level, holding this 6,000, and worst case scenario, holding this 15,861. You get a lot of technical selling in the States when you break these 200-day moving averages on a weekly, and you can actually see the downside on the Dow is quite a long way. I think you've got maybe 12,000. So possibly if we don't hold these levels, you're looking at a 20-25% correction, and again, which could obviously reflect on our market quite seriously. So please, we are being cautious out there at the moment, and that's why we're not, you know, we've got so many great ideas. There's one, there's a new 3-year growth story we're putting on next week, and you know, we've got quite a lot of stories we'd like to put on, but we just feel compelled we should get this one on. But generally speaking, we're being very careful at the moment, very coy what we're putting on, and certainly we're not going to be adding too many trending stocks at the moment. Remarkably, actually, some of the trending stocks are doing quite well. I think IRI came back today, and you can see we brought on this long-term chart. And again, in a terrible market, it's starting to do pretty well. And of course, the infamous Hub one that's given me a real heart attack all this week. What's important when we buy a trend is we buy good stories, and I think Hub came out today with an absolutely stunning announcement, and I think people realize what a wonderful story this is, and actually it looks very, very bullish now. It's come out, poked its head above that 20 with possibly a little buy signal forming. So as long as the world markets don't get too shaky, Hub should go for a run, but I think if we just had a normal market now, or just a normal sort of sidewards trading market, Hub will do really well. But I think obviously all stocks are going to get affected if the general market keeps on looking weak, and that's why at the moment we've just got all trends on hold. I think we'd prefer you to obviously just wait, and if you've got some cash, hold it there till we've got some good stories that we can put on. I think that's all I've got to say tonight. I'd just like to say thank you obviously for listening to Equity Story, and I look forward to bringing you this report on Monday. Thank you very much. Good night.